Proud of the second half, and I thought Pitt really battled, and we helped them, but they really battled in the first half. And game plan for them was to get outside, against our defense and not attack our D-line. They were pinning and pulling and just tossing the ball on the perimeter and things that we hadn't seen a lot of. I thought we adjusted at halftime well, and the guys responded. Did a nice job in the second half on defense. Offensively, we just beat ourselves. We had multiple throw and catch plays that are very simple that we've executed over and over and over. And, it started early. We had a completion on 4th and 3 in the opening drive. We'd probably go down and score a touchdown because we were really moving the ball well in that drive. And then we had 2 more later and then another. I was happy to see us in the second half. Kelvin Harmon make the big-time catch. C.J. Riley make a big-time catch. I thought Naheem was exceptional today. I thought he really played well. And the guys that blocked for him on that punt return deserve a gold star because I've never seen a punt returner have 0 people touch him on a vertical punt return like that. That was a great job by the guys blocking for him. But he had 137 yards rushing and, big punt return for a touchdown. He downed 2 punts inside the 10. So without a doubt, he showed up at Heinz Field with a different spelling and played his butt off. I'm really happy about him. And we get a bye week finally and need one. And look forward to that and get ready for a great stretch here, great finish. Questions?
Your thoughts on, with a little help from Syracuse last night, you're in first place by yourself in the Atlantic Division.
Yeah, I told the guys in there, we're in the driver's seat. The goal is to stay there, and the only way you do it is to keep doing what we've been doing and not listen to anybody. Focus on us and improving internally, and that's what we'll do. This next week we won't talk about Notre Dame a whole lot. We'll talk about us and really dissect our first 7 games and see where we have tendencies and what we can get better at and where our fundamentals are lacking and how we can improve internally, and then we'll turn forward to playing Notre Dame and then the rest of the schedule after that.
Chubb looked like he...
Yeah, dislocated his pinky or something, and then it went back in, and he was fine.
How was that conversation? It seemed like he was...
Yeah, it was a little theatrical.
Pain there. It was theatrical.
It's theatrical. He was in pain. I mean, that hurts, but when it goes back in, it's fine. And I said, "How many fingers do you have?" And he said 10. I said, "Well, one of them's hurt. Or 9, others are okay. We'll tape it up. You'll be all right." He just started laughing. He was good.
You reevaluate the kicking situation during the bye week, or you with Carson?
No, we'll stay with Carson.
With Doeren getting the sack there at the end, obviously an emotional day for him. I think you gave him the game ball there on the field too. Just some.
Yeah, we just gave him the game ball in the locker room and told him that his father watched him. And I don't know if he had 2 sacks there at the end or 1, but he forced that 1 fumble at the end of the game as well. And really proud of him. And that's hard. You lose your father over the weekend, and he just, I can't even imagine him. Pretty special for a guy to be able to do that.
He didn't miss any practice.
Came back Tuesday. Yeah.
How big were Kelvin Harmon's catches down the stretch and setting you guys up in scoring position?
All those catches were big, and they were as big as the ones we dropped. And they extended drives, there were momentum plays, and offensively speaking, when you get a first down, your odds of scoring go up a ton. And so anytime you beat yourself in a drive, and we had no help from the officials today, none. So everything we had to do today was against calls, and we just couldn't afford to hurt ourselves in any way, And so I thought Kelvin really battled, and we needed one of those guys to step up because we were not playing well at the receiver position in the first half. So, he got it going, and then CJ sees it, he makes that play, and, that's what you need. Guys always feed off of each other.
What can you do to limit the drops in the future?
Well, we haven't dropped the ball this year.
Mm-hmm.
It was a focus thing. And the same thing with our defense. I think we're a little tired. We just played 7 straight games, and we had a short week game last week. A little tired. So, just let them get healthy and get their legs back and focus, and we'll have great focus in South Bend, I guarantee you that.
How were you guys able to regroup at halftime? You missed out on the touchdown, a field goal, and you guys are tied. Obviously, as the favorites coming in, what was said at halftime coming into a very strong, well-played second half?
Our assistant coaches came in and talked to the guys and just, broke down where the mistakes were. And the guys knew that they were making the mistakes, I mean, there wasn't anything magical that we had to do. I think defensively, we looked at some of the new formations and got our edges better and started getting our 3 technique to that side of the play instead of our 2-eye, and that helps. And but there isn't any magical potion, I mean, you just talk about being who we're supposed to be, and the guys took ownership, and then they played better, and they didn't come down here to lose.
Was Naheem okay? I don't know, we didn't see a
Yeah,
ton
he
of
was
him
just
the
tired.
second half.
He just got tired at the end of the game.
Is that good? Okay.